And away they go from the 2,000 meter marker. Towards the inside, Silver Goddess is right there. The pink colours of Storm Coast and West Coast Star going around them with the orange sleeves to lead it. Sword Storm is towards the outside, running up into that second position. Storm Coast is a little bit strong. The red blinkers of Likeness now moves up among the leading division. Cayenne is back fifth. Silver Goddess is now at the rail. Then Lily's Rush. Further back, September Storm in the yellow near the rail. Mariah Ann has caught the widest of all, and then comes Lady Amy. Lady Amy's racing about 10-11 lengths off the leader, and then comes Silvertail, and Information Highway is about 15 lengths off the leader. Now the leader is Likeness, who goes on 2 lengths. West Coast Star is second. Sword Storm's at the rail in third, and Cayenne is on the outside. Then comes Lily's Rush. They are followed by Storm Coast, who is strong on the inside. Silver Goddess has got about 7 or 8 lengths to make up. And they're followed by Mariah Ann, who's caught the widest of all. Lady Amy, September Storm. Further back in the field, Silvertail, and Information Highway is about 10 lengths off the leader. Likeness continues to lead, 3 parts of a length. Cayenne is second, West Coast Star third. Lily's Rush is back in fourth, and then Sword Storm. Further back, Silver Goddess, and then comes Storm Coast, the pink sleeves near the rail. Lady Amy is on the outside, then comes Mariah Ann. Top of the lane, and Likeness continues to lead it. West Coast Star second, Cayenne third. Lily's Rush is on the outside. Silver Goddess hooked right out to the stand side. Lady Amy further back with Storm Coast. And here's Sword Storm with a big run to hit the front in the middle of the track. Down the inside, Storm Coast, West Coast Star. But it's Sword Storm over the last 100 metres. And Sword Storm still going on. Lady Amy tries to close in, but Sword Storm has won it. Second, Lady Amy. Information Highway ran on for third, and Storm Coast fourth. Stable combination, Desigders and Ian Sturgeon bang in form. Number 5, Sword Storm, is victorious, the Lundy's Liability. And she ends up winning with just about 2 lengths, Sword Storm. Second, Lady Amy stays on. And then Information Highway runs on. So 5, Sword Storm wins it. Second placing, Lady Amy. Information Highway third, Storm Coast fourth. And then it's very difficult to tell the rest of them. There's Silver Goddess, September Storm. I won't even guess that, it's way out. Right, we'll look at the head-on. And your winners in the middle of the picture, the Blue Silks and the Cheek Pieces, and that is Sword Storm. This is a second win from 13 outings, back-to-back victories on the poly, and she comes home powerfully to score. And on the right-hand side, Silver Goddess, Lady Amy staying on. Information Highway, 2 off the right with the red sleeves, also stays on at the business end. But victory here is for Sword Storm. Number 5 on the tote shows up 980 a win, 320 a plays. We've got joint tote favourites, take note. Numbers 2 and 4, both at 4:30. Back to the studio.
Sword Storm, she won her maiden last time out, front-running tactics, start to finish with jockey Anton Marcus, and she's followed up smartly with Ian Sturgeon. From a poor draw, she got over nicely, was racing up handy, and when asked to run, that was it. Number 5, Sword Storm, beating number 1, Lady Amy, back in second. Information Highway, that third position. And both Information Highway and the fourth choice, which was Storm Coast, the fourth position, should I say, will certainly boost this quartet dividend. 5, 1, 6, and 14. That's the way they feel. Number 5, Sword Storm, the daughter of Lundy's Liability. She won her maiden in fine style last time out, and she's delivered the same this afternoon. Making it back-to-back wins, and she seems to love the surface. You just have to have a look at her record on the poly track. And firstly, Des, you seem to have in a fine place at this stage of her career.
Thanks, Des. First of all, a big thanks to Mr. Goer, to Peter Gibson, his racing manager in South Africa, And getting back to the filly, I mean, what more can we do? I mean, she's a filly that was from Joburg. She obviously didn't enjoy Johannesburg, came down, started blossoming, and she's come through. The surface, obviously, she loves it. I mean, you know, she's run some perfect races on it. I've always thought she's progressive. This filly still, in my opinion, there's more horse to come. I'm not saying it was a great field, but you know what you can only do is win. And with the way she carried out the maidens, you know, it was a convincing win, put it that way.
And from the draw, Ian got her over beautifully.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I just said to Ian, whatever you do, try and avoid going to the front, because with that weight out the maidens first time, I had a concern, and he got her nicely covered. Although, you know, she won very well in the maiden from the front, but that day there was just no pace on. And Anton rode the right race. He felt the horse under him, and he rode and did exactly what he was supposed to do, being the top jock that he is. Ian, top jock, read the race, got it covered. All credit to him for riding such a great race.
Anything else later on from you, Des?
No, home time.
Home time for you. Well done, well played.
Thanks a lot.
Let's get Ian Sturgeon in. Ian, yeah, you know, just having a look at the way the race panned out for you, those two horses that were in front, they seem to be going a good pace.
Yeah, and that's where the race worked out for me very nicely, because I needed a little bit of cover. You know, Des was concerned about me going to the front. You know, she won a maiden from the front, and he knows that I like to ride them the way they want to run. And you know, he really wanted me to get cover, and thank goodness they went a nice pace up front, and I managed to slot it in. And you know, turning for home, I had a bit of horse under me. She turned it on.
You know, we had a look at the field and we said it's competitive, but for a horse that just won a maiden to come out and follow up, it's encouraging for the owners as well.
Yeah, you know, she was a solid maiden. You know, she kept on running seconds and thirds and always in the money. Well done to Des for keeping on the boil. And, you know, she's probably, you know, when they take a little bit of time to win their maiden, the handicap just drops that extra couple of points. Sometimes they get into this, you know, lower handicap, and then it allows them to come out of the maidens and be competitive.
I must pay you compliments. Full marks to you. You've taken the plunge this season. You've decided I'm going to do a bit of traveling. It can be an expensive exercise, but you're picking up winners in both provinces, Gauteng and KZN.
No, it's been fun, you know. I really enjoy it, you know. When you travel, there's less of a break between winners. You know, if you miss a meeting in Joburg with a winner, you know, you come to Durban and have one or two, and you go, you know, you're always having winners, you know, somewhere, and, you know, keeps you up. And thank you to all the trainers that support me. You know, I really appreciate it.
Well, you've put your hand up and you're delivering the goods. Well done, Ian.
Thanks very much, and thanks very much to, you know, Peter and Mr. Gore. Thank you very much to them too.
Well done, Ian Sturgeon. Let's get Mr. Gibson Sr. into the office. He's representing Mr. Gua from mainland China, and he's just telling me off air that Peter Gibson just gave him a buzz. He's in Beijing at the moment, Mr. Gibson.
He's in Beijing with Mr. Gua, the owner, and congratulations to Mr. Gua again. This is a nice horse he's got here.
Well, it's fantastic that they obviously listen to the race via the live streaming, I'm sure.
Yes, and what a wonderful ride by Fish Sturgeon. I call him Fish Sturgeon, known him sometime. Very nice. Well done to Des. Turned the horse out beautifully.
And I must pay compliments to you as well, Mr. Gibson. You're looking good, you're looking strong.
Well, 86, and you still keep going, you know.
Well, there's still plenty of time to get to that 100. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done to Mr. Gibson, representing Peter Gibson and Mr. Gua, number 5, Sword Storm. 5, 1, 6, and 14. That's the way they finished race number 5.